Hello, everybody, and welcome to Synergy Theater. My name is Ken Adams. I'm the artistic director of Synergy Theater. It is Thursday night at 6:00 p.m. here in California, and that means it's time for episode 2 of our continuing daytime dramedy spontaneous soap opera. We kicked it off last week, and we are absolutely delighted to continue our drama for you tonight. Thank you all so much for being here. If you're watching us in your living room or your home, that means you're watching us either on YouTube or Facebook, and that's fantastic. We love the fact that we can come to you on both of those platforms. If you would like to interact with us tonight and offer suggestions for our show, because everything we do is completely improvised and all made up on the spot based on your suggestions. If you would like to offer us some suggestions, then the way we're going to do that is by soliciting your suggestions via the chat feature on YouTube. So, oh yes, you need to log into your YouTube account in order to be able to chat with us. Please do that if you like, and that way we'll be able to see your suggestions as they roll up on our screen. And now, without any further ado, please allow me to introduce the director of tonight's show, Lynn Shields.
Thank you, Ken. Hi, everybody. Welcome to episode 2 of 3 of Days of Our Wives. As a reminder, Days of Our Wives takes place in the small town of Windy Brook, USA. And let's bring back the townspeople of Windy Brook. And I will go over the recap of what happened last week. All right. Now, on last week's show, Murray kidnapped DeLorean and then hijacked a plane full of passengers, which he proceeded to crash into a deserted island, killing everyone but he and DeLorean, who now has 2 broken legs. Murray blames Donna Matrix for his plane crashes. Meanwhile, Philippe spilled the beans to his mother, Carlotta, about Dick's involvement in his smashing her car. Carlotta, upon hearing this, hit Dick over the head with a mallet, knocking him out, and she took him to her basement to try to beat the love of God into him. While this was going on, however, Philippe sought the help of his older lover, Dr. Donna Matrix, and got her to go with him to the basement, where she's going to try to help Dick, who is still being hit by Carlotta. So, without further ado, I'm going to dismiss the townspeople and get some suggestions. Now, which of the cliffhangers from last week should we start our show on? The deserted island with Murray and DeLorean, or in the basement with Dick, Donna, Carlotta, and Philippe, where they're trying to get Carlotta off of Dick? So for the ease of inputting, you can either put the island or the basement, and we'll know what you mean. All right, for our second suggestion, we need to know who during this episode reveals a secret, and what is that secret? And finally, while you're thinking of the answers to those, what company or product is sponsoring today's show? All right, so I think we have the choice of a cliffhanger. We need what character reveals a secret, and what is that secret? And what is the company or product that is sponsoring today's show and will be featured in today's commercial? That's the last thing we need, and we're ready to go. All right. Without further ado, let's bring on Days of Our Wives.
Everlasting Chewing Gum presents Days of Our Wives. Last week, Murray kidnapped DeLorean and hijacked an airplane that he then landed on a deserted island. And now the continuation with Days of Our Wives.
Murray.
I I almost got it, DeLorean. I almost got some rodent of some kind for us to eat.
Oh, Murray, I'm starving.
I will hunt for you, DeLorean.
Oh, it's been half an hour since I last had something. Please, quickly, I'm starving.
DeLorean, there are always the mangled corpses and charred flesh in the wreckage of the airplane.
Oh, Murray, stop. That's horrible.
As a last resort,
Murray, we've got fish in the sea and there's things all around. We don't need to resort to cannibalism.
DeLorean, I feel I'm losing touch with reality.
Murray, calm down. Let me calm you. You know, I know how to calm you, remember?
Oh,
Murray.
DeLorean, if we ever find a way off of this desert island, I have determined I'm going to kill Donna Matrix.
I want you to kill Donna. I want you to. She is the bane of your existence.
I'm sure she's the one who not only caused the accident on this plane somehow, but also sabotaged the other plane that I crashed, costing me my career.
If we could just rewind where you wanted to do a little bit of cannibalism to keep me alive, I would tell you that if Donna Matrix was the last person on Earth with us, I would have eaten her.
And yet, DeLorean, I've canvassed most of this island. I see no way off.
Oh, Murray, what are we to do?
I'm afraid that if I don't find a way to get off this island soon and slake my thirst for revenge, I might turn dangerous.
Then we will find a way. I promise you. I know how to build a raft. I learned it in Girl Scouts. I'll remember. Murray, we'll get off this island.
DeLorean, what is happening to you? It seems as if you are turning into a juicy, well-roasted turkey.
No, let me just crawl away from you.
DeLorean, I must devour you.
And here's one just for fun.
Carlotta,
You
please.
need to stop.
Carlotta,
Yes,
you have such a strong swing. I'm quite impressed with your upper arm strength.
I was on the softball team in high school and college.
Oh, isn't that lovely?
Dick, you're going to be fine. I'm going to take a blood sample while you're up there so that I can make sure that you get the proper medication as soon as we get you down from there.
Ow! Oh, gentle.
Well, excuse me.
Well, I will take him down again, Dr. Matrix, and you may do your thing with him, but only if he agrees to start attending weekly services at my church.
I'll do anything you say, Carlotta. Just get me down from here, please.
Now, I have two witnesses. You may do your thing, Doc.
Carlotta, before we go any further, I must say that your mastery over this man is truly impressive. The way that he's agreed to do exactly what you wanted of him.
Donna, I know how to dominate and tame a man, and always in the name of God.
Are you going to untie me now?
Just a moment, Dick. Hold on one moment longer. Carlotta,
Yes.
even though you think you can dominate any man, I'm certain that you cannot dominate this woman.
Why, Donna, may I call you Donna?
Go
That
right ahead.
sounds like an invitation to me.
Well, take it any way you wish, if you know what I mean.
Dick is tired of hanging.
You're such a complainer, Dick.
Okay.
Donna, we agreed we were going out for yogurt, correct?
Yes.
We can talk more about it then.
Let's continue this over yogurt.
All right. Philippe, why do you look so pained?
There's a lot going on here. I'm going to go to my room.
What about me?
I'll be back for you, Dick.
Philippe, darling, you're not mad at me, are you?
Yes, I am. I really am, Mom.
But that's not acceptable. You can't be mad at your mommy.
I really wish I wasn't, but what you did was... Jesus doesn't like what you did, Mom.
Yeah. And this is against God's will, Carlotta. I read Marcus 8, Joseph Psalm 4, and it says, "Thou shalt not hang an innocent man in your basement."
It does not. I know the Bible front and back.
There are actually
You know what?
sections.
I'm going to get him one more time if you don't take him down.
No, everybody needs to realize Carlotta knows what she's speaking about, because there are sections in the New Testament which go into great detail about self-flagellation. And indeed, it helps if somebody else can do it for you. So, Dick, this is perfectly acceptable.
Thank you.
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
That was a tricky one.
DeLorean, I'm sorry. I'm experiencing a rare moment of lucidity. I see you're not a turkey now.
Murray, have you been drinking the water?
It's salt water.
Murray, there's something seriously wrong. There's something changing you.
No, it's still me. I'm clinging on to that part of my soul that is Murray.
Murray, look at me. Look at me. Remember who I am.
You are a Tyson Fox. No. You are a human being named DeLorean. You are my lifeline to sanity.
Yes, Murray, yes. Keep talking.
DeLorean,
Yes.
I don't know if this is a mirage or not, but I see Donna Matrix pop into my mind and disappear.
It's a hallucination, Murray.
But that's not all. I also saw another woman on this island.
What?
I was up.
Hey, helicopter, just stay right there. All right. DeLorean Murray, I've been looking on all the islands for you. I saw in the news this plane went down. I've come to rescue you.
My first wife.
Murray, you know me. Oh my God, I was afraid you'd forgotten all about me.
But you died on that airplane with our daughter.
I didn't realize I lost my identity. I was in Bali having a burial of myself alive for a spiritual awakening, and I got my memory back. And then I was watching the news and I said, "That's Murray! That's my husband! And that's DeLorean." Oh God, that's DeLorean. But
Mona.
oh, Murray,
Mona, our child. Does our child live?
she did. She's a princess now. You wouldn't believe it. It's the best ever. And she doesn't remember you, though. That's the only thing, darling. She doesn't remember you.
A princess? What do you mean, a princess?
Well, she married the prince of Sababa Island. That's where we were. And I tried to bury her to give her the spiritual awakening, but she won't do it. Her husband's completely against it.
DeLorean, am I seeing a real person? Be my reality check.
Marie, this is real. And why does it have to be your first wife to rescue us?
Mona.
But it's better than not being rescued, right?
I suddenly am flooded with love for you again. DeLorean, I'm sorry, but I can no longer love you.
DeLorean, it's just like high school all over again. I'm always sweeping in and taking your men. But what can I say? I'm married to him.
And I'm hungry.
Mona! DeLorean! What are you doing? Where did she go? What? Wait!
All right, son, you've been in your bedroom sulking for 3 days. You need to talk to me, son. We have to work this out.
Stop calling me
Billy.
son.
Philippe, that's the worst thing you could ever say to a mother. You are my son and you always will be, no matter what.
Mom, I need to tell you something.
Of course, honey. Anything you want, tell me.
Something that Dad left in a letter for me. You remember how you had amnesia for those 3 years when I was born?
Yes.
You don't
Yes, after
remember
that
being
awful accident.
you didn't remember being pregnant with me or breastfeeding me or teaching me how to walk.
No.
Well, the truth is, I'm adopted.
You mean you're not my biological son?
No. They found me in the ocean. My real mother, they never knew who she was. I was just floating there. A fisherman picked me up and brought me back to the States. Dad must have adopted me. I don't know why.
Well, I always wanted children. He always wanted children. Philippe, I know that this does change things a little, but it doesn't change my love for you at all. In fact, you're more important to me now than before. You were literally a gift from God.
I guess I'm kind of like Moses.
Well, why do you think your middle name is Moses? Philippe Moses Sense, PMS. Because sometimes you're a little pig. It's my little mommy. But son, really, I don't think we should tell anybody about this. You haven't, have you?
No?
Who did you tell, Philippe?
Well,
Tell mommy now. Who did you tell?
there's no one around to talk to when I'm sulking in my room, but that vent over there, it leads straight into the basement. I've been whispering through it and talking to Dick.
That's right. I heard everything.
Oh, Dick.
Now,
I
could you-
would have thought that your face being beaten in would be enough to make you stop.
Well, it's not my fault that I can hear. So
Mom.
would you please just come down and cut this dick loose?
Mom, I have already decided I am taking Dick to the hospital to get better. Okay?
Philippe, if you do that, then you really are no son of mine.
You've hurt that man, and I can't let you hurt him anymore. So I guess I am.
Well,
then.
Philippe. Goodbye, Philippe. Sorry you don't have a car to leave with.
I'm gonna have to carry him.
So you said I can take the bandage off now?
You can take the bandage off. You've been through something very intense. You may find yourself changed after this. And before you change too much, Dick, I need to talk to you about something.
Anything, Matrix.
I have been getting these strange sensations for the last week, and I can only attribute it to one thing. It makes no sense whatsoever, but you know my sister, Dot,
Yes?
who died in that horrible reprographics
I'm
shop
sorry about that.
explosion. Well, when we were children, we would have a reaction to each other that was a sort of quivering, a shaking that began somewhere in the lumbar, traveled up the spine until it tickled the brainstem, causing involuntary movements. And I've been getting these sensations recently, Dick, and I know that you were close to Dot.
Yes,
she
we had
was a-
sex.
I know that you had sex more than once with her.
Many times.
I know that you may have been in love with her.
Yes. I miss her so much.
Dick, I have a strange feeling that she's somehow here with us, because this feeling that I get doesn't come unless it's with her. And I suspect that she's somewhere here in Windy Brook. But I know it makes no sense because she's dead.
Listen, even if she were alive, that doesn't change how I feel about you. I can't be with you. I'm in love with Carlotta, even though she did try to kill me numerous times.
I think that means that she loves you, Dick. That's how she's showing her love to you. It's hard to grasp, I know. And as jealous as I may be, I think the two of you have a future.
Oh, I got a pounding headache. What's happening to me? I feel like I'm changing. What? Doctor, help me! Help me, doctor! What's going on? My mind!
Come here. I need to. Where are you? Where are you right now, Dick?
Dick?
Talk to me. Talk to me.
My name is Richard.
Richard.
Richard Jackanoff. I don't go by Dick anymore. I'm a man
Richard.
of God. I'm a man of virtue.
You've been transformed.
Really? Well, until I see you next time.
Oh, Murray, I want to know everything that's happened since I saw you.
Mona, I can't believe God has restored you to me.
It's a miracle. You're right. I don't believe in your God, but when I was buried under earth, I had the most amazing visions. And Murray, I saw my true love is you.
Oh, Mona, now that you're alive and we can be together once again, I must tell you something. I know about the secret you were keeping from me. I know that when we boarded that fateful plane with our daughter, you were 9 months pregnant with another baby. And then when that plane went down, you spit forth that child from your loins, and that baby boy floated away on the ocean to a fate who knows what.
Natives that rescued me told me there was a baby, but I didn't believe them. And then I saw it in the vision. I saw it all. I saw the birth. I saw the death all around me. I didn't know, Murray. I didn't know for so long.
Mona,
Do you have our son?
I saw him float away on the waves. But Mona,
Yes.
after our daughter was conceived, I had a vasectomy.
But Murray, you didn't tell me. Would you deny the child just because it's of a different father?
Whose steamy seductress's sheets did you crawl into?
I don't know. It's the dimmest memories now. I just know he has dark hair, so I know it's not you, Murray.
Mona, you and I and DeLorean are the only 3 people on this island where we might be shipwrecked for the rest of our lives. I am clinging to sanity by the merest of threads, and now you return to me and remind me of your infidelity.
Oh, Murray, we were so young. We were so young then, Murray. I was so neglected when you were jet setting off across the world. All those stewardesses that were at your feet. It was as if you were, I don't know, some kind of international man of mystery. And I was left alone, and that was never for me. Never for me that I would stay like that.
Oh, not now.
Now a word from our sponsor, Everlasting Chewing Gum.
Hi, I played Carlotta Sense on Days of Our Lives. And you know, I do a lot of talking, and that makes my mouth dry. So you know what I found helps? Everlasting. The everlasting chewing gum that literally lasts an eternity. In fact, I'm chewing a piece now that I've been chewing for 1 year and 5 days. I have a cavity from chewing so much, which makes a nice little hole for me to keep the gum when I don't want to actually be chewing. You know, the thing about eternity, everlasting chewing gum is that if you're annoyed by somebody, you can just dig it out of that cavity hole and start chomping, and people will just disappear. It's amazing. You should try it. It comes in a 5-pack, so you can share with 4 other friends, because you'll never need more than 1 piece. Eternity, everlasting chewing gum. Chew it.
And now back to our show.
The yogurt here was very good.
I'm surprised. They actually have alcoholic yogurt. It's really impressive.
Any other kind? Just kidding. Donna, I appreciate your meeting me here. And I do want to talk about, you know, basement furnishing, but I called you here to talk about Philippe. I know he's fond of you. I know he really, really respects you. And we've had a falling out. And I need you to help. Philippe is the most important thing in my life. I can't stand this horrible depression that has come over me since we've been estranged.
Carlotta, I don't know if I can help him. I can work with him therapeutically using experimental techniques. which you may be familiar with, that involves the basement. But I'm not sure that that's going to help in the way that you are hoping.
Well, I'm not beyond a little simple brainwashing, Donna. I mean, unbrainwashing. Philippe has been brainwashed by Dick, and he's such a bad influence. I'm worried about him. He's already gotten drunk and smashed the car.
Oh dear.
So whatever you have to do, Donna, as long as you bring my boy back to me, I'd be forever grateful. Forever.
Really?
Yes, Donna.
How grateful would you be?
Just tell me your terms. You know I'm a desperate woman right now. You know Philippe means the world to me. I'll do anything, Donna.
Well, I think that you should come for therapy, Carlotta. And I will work with your son separately using a different technique. But I believe the problem perhaps lives in you. I think you need to release something. And I would like to work with you in that way.
Will you help me release whatever that something is, Donna?
Yes.
Help me get it out of my system and bring my son back to me.
I'll do my best.
All right.
Hello, Phil. Thank you for meeting me here at the church.
What's going on with you, Dick?
Oh, I am now a man of God.
What?
That's right. I've come and found a new vision of life, a vision that will lead me to the Holy Land.
The way you're speaking is really off-putting, Dick.
You know, Phil, if I may call you Phil, my previous life was full of sin and debauchery, but now, through the Lord's ways, I've found salvation, and I want you to join me.
No, I'm putting that life behind me.
But it's what your mother wants now, Phil.
She's not my mom.
Now, don't talk about her that way.
She beat you in her basement for days.
She beat the Lord into me.
I'm really scared for you, Dick. Something is wrong with you.
What could be possibly wrong? We are in a church, and my heart is healed. I am born again.
I need to snap you out of this. I know. Baywatch. That was your favorite show. Remember Baywatch, Dick?
Full of half-naked bodies and sin. I am no longer that man. Now, we should probably go and say hello to your mother and explain to her.
I'm never seeing that woman again.
Going against thy own family is a sin now, Phil.
Then I'm a sinner.
Oh dear.
DeLorean. Can you believe it? I've risen from the dead and Murray is mad at me and he's off on some walk along the beach. He'll probably fall into the ocean and drown.
Oh, pretend you didn't connive this, Mona. I don't believe you for a minute. And you know that Murray is gullible. You know that. He's mine, Mona. You left him.
DeLorean, I just want him for a little while. I'm dying. I'm dying of cancer.
Oh. And that should make me care.
Well, no, that's not enough.
It's
I'm
just,
sure. I have to talk to you about something, DeLorean. When I was having my visions, there was so many times when I went back to when we would practice kissing with each other. Do you remember that? You know, we'd climb up into the tree house and you'd show me how to do the things that you'd been doing with Murray. And DeLorean, I have to tell you, I love Murray with all my soul, but you, DeLorean, I realize all the secrets we traded as children and the things that you taught me, I realize I've always been in love with you. I know it's a bit late in the game, but if you could give me the pretend happiness with Murray and then secretly meet me, it would be a dying woman's wish.
are you saying
I know I'm sorry.
came here from me?
Lorian, I did. I knew Murray would be here. And you know Murray, he'll be fine. But this is my last chance. My last chance at possibly truly knowing love. I love Murray, but it's different. It's like I can remember riding bikes with you and popsicles on the curbside. It's like an intimacy I can't even compare to sex. Although I am interested in sex with you, DeLorean.
I know we used to pretend that Murray was in the middle as if we were kissing each other. I thought that was just the playground of children and not what it was really about.
Lorian, if you knew how many times I've thought about the sweat, the way it used to roll down your back when we were at the swimming pools and we'd stay out and try to get as burned as possible.
Oh dear.
Oh, DeLorean.
Mona. My gosh.
The fact that you're even contemplating it means more to me than the world.
Just, I can't believe that it's true, that it's real, that what is happening?
For once, life's dealing us something special.
So what is to become of Murray?
Well, we both love Murray, and I promise you what I'll do, I'll slowly push him in your direction. He won't take much pushing. He's already there. It's just the surprise of me that's brought him anywhere different. But you, if I knew he had you, I could die happy.
Oh. It is not one of your lies, is it?
Oh, you know what? I understand why you asked me that. I truly do. But it's not. I swear. In fact, let's cut ourselves on a conch shell and make a blood oath.
Dr. Matrix, did you just see the news?
No.
A helicopter found at the island where those plane crash victims are living.
Oh, really?
Some of them survived and they're coming, and I think they're going to bring them to your hospital.
I'm surprised that anybody survived that crash. That's a miracle. But I'll be ready.
So you said you wanted to see me?
Yes, thank you for coming in. Philippe, you would not want your mother to know about us, would you?
Well, I've kind of cut ties with her, but I don't want her to find out anyway.
Well, you wouldn't want her to cut you out of her will, would you?
Everything I own is at her house. I know I've walked away, but I would be so sad if I lost it.
Philippe, you would be broke. You would be destitute.
I mean, she's paying for my college.
I know how hard you worked to get into college. And I know it means everything to you to complete your degree.
Once I have a degree in generic business, why, I could do so many great things.
So Philippe, listen to me now and hear me clearly. You need to reconcile with your mother.
But how can I reconcile with what she did?
She is not acting in a logical, rational way. She is in some ways possessed by a spirit, if you will. And she needs some help with that. And I'm willing to help her with that. And I care about you and I care about your mother.
She taught me how to do an exorcism when I was 7.
You have actually done one?
Well, I've never done it before, but how hard could it be?
Certainly with pharmaceuticals, it wouldn't be that hard. I think we could solve a lot of problems if we work together on this, Philippe.
I'm in.
Blow winds and crack thy cheeks. A tisket, a tasket, a green and yellow. What? Is that a dagger that I see before me? No, no. It is an airplane, a rescue plane. 2 little turtle doves are getting on the plane. My little turtle doves. No, wait, don't leave without me. Don't leave without me. Oh, thou hast my heart most broken. Oh.
Hello, Carlotta. It's so lovely to see you today.
Dick, what are you doing here? You didn't even knock.
I'm here to tell you, Carlotta, that I have found the Lord, and through the Lord, I have found my righteous ways to your heart.
Dick. Or should I call you Richard now?
Richard, please.
Wow. I didn't really know if it would work or not, but that beating really did beat.
It sure did. And now, Carlotta, it's time I drag you to your basement and tie you up as well, so that the Lord can fully embrace your heart.
Oh, I like when you talk dirty, given that you're a good man.
Well, shall we adjourn?
Right now, in the daylight?
Yes, right now in the daylight.
Oh!
I am alone. Help me.
This is the voice of the Lord.
Murray, what's going on with you? You look like a crazy person.
No.
Don't listen to that woman, Murray.
Mona, I saw you. I saw you and DeLorean get on that rescue plane. I know that you are not here. Stop ringing in my ears, Lord.
Murray,
Murray.
Murray.
Murray!
DeLorean, Mona, the two of you are phantasms in my brain.
Murray, no. We're real. Breathe, Murray. Breathe.
I saw the plane. I saw you waddle in your little turtle dove fashion onto the plane and go away from me. I know that you are nothing but ethereal visions in my most ill-tempered brain.
Murray.
When we realized you were not with us, we came back to get you.
Ah.
Wow. When you said work together, I didn't expect this, Dr. Matrix.
Would you please light my cigarette? That's the way to work together.
Dr. Matrix, let me live with you.
How badly do you want to live with me?
So bad.
You can live with me under one condition.
What? Anything.
You reconcile with your mother.
But when I went home, she wasn't there. There was some note scribbled by, I think, Dick. Let me see. Where are my pants? Oh. Huh. It seems like Dick might have taken my mother.
We need to go intervene. He left my office moments ago, acting strange. I think he might have some sort of problem that he's going to take out on your mother.
We gotta go. I think I have to do an exorcism.
Here you are, Carlotta. Now your arms are up there tied. You have been a very bad mother, Carlotta, a very bad mother, and through the Lord, you will now repent. Will you not?
Bad mother. This isn't what I thought you meant, Dick.
Well, you helped me find the Lord by knocking me on my head, and now it's your turn. But instead of knocking you on your head, Carlotta, I'm going to slap you with bad words. Bad mother. Bad mother.
No, don't say that.
Bad mother, bad wife, bad friend.
No, I'm not bad. I'm not bad. I'm not bad.
Good, let it out. Let the devil and demons out of your soul.
I'm not bad. I'm not bad. I'm not.
I hear trampling upstairs.
What's going on in here? Carlotta, how did you let him do that to you?
The Lord is doing, Donna and Phil.
I deserve it. I'm full of badness.
Yes, you are.
I'm sorry. I don't know what's in me.
Philip.
It must be the devil.
I've come to exorcise you.
I've come with pharmaceuticals to help.
Only the Lord can help now.
Faith.
No one can help me now!
Dr. Matrix, the drugs, hurry!
This won't hurt too badly, Carlotta.
The power of Satan compels you!
The power of Christ compels you!
Oh, my darling.
Flee my head, you airy aspiration.
Oh, come and stay with us on this island and eat grapes and drink champagne. You will be like the god Bacchus, and we will be your nymphs.
I feel you.
Yes, come back into the jungle. We'll find a cave for our debauchery.
You soothe my soul once I let you in.
Oh, let us soothe you all over. Come, Murray, follow us.
Yes.
DeLorean will go with us.
Yes,
Siren sound.
the siren sound. Will Murray, DeLorean, and Mona get off that island? Will Murray find his sanity? Will Carlotta be exorcised from the demons? Will Richard become Dick? Tune in next week in Days of Our Lives for the final conclusion.
And that is our show, ladies and gentlemen, and all of my friends. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Ken Adams. I'm the artistic director of Synergy Theater. Spontaneous Soap Opera was created and directed by Lynn Shields. Lynn, wave to the audience so everybody knows who you are. In your house, stand up off your couch and give Lynn an extra round of applause for the awesome work that she did on this show. And why don't we all give the audience a great big bow on the count of three? 1, 2, 3. My friends, thank you, thank you, thank you. Next week, no, actually, we take a week off. We are not here next week. It's Thanksgiving. We're all off. The following week, Thursday, 6 o'clock, please come back and watch the final episode of Days of Our Wives, part 3 of our 3-part series. Tomorrow at 7 o'clock, very important that you be right here. Tomorrow at 7 o'clock, for part 2 of Adventure Serial, directed and conceived by Griffin, who played Philippe for us tonight. And you don't want to miss it. It's a spectacular action adventure serial in the style of an old 1930s serialized film. It's absolutely splendid. Please come and watch part 2 tomorrow at 7 o'clock. If you thought Synergy Theater's improvisation looked like fun, you're right. It is a lot of fun. And if you're wondering, hey, can I do improvisation? The answer is yes, you can. Synergy Theater teaches online classes. We have classes for every level, from the pure beginner who never improvised a day in her life, all the way up to master classes for very seasoned and experienced professionals. So go to synergytheater.com, click on our School of Improvisation page, and come take a class with Synergy Theater. Finally, Synergy Theater is a nonprofit arts organization. We've been hit pretty hard by the pandemic. We promise that we're going to be here for as long as we all have to be inside, bringing you free online improvisational theater, but it is not free to us. And if you have the capability and the means to make a small tax-deductible donation to Synergy Theater, that would help us go a very long way towards fulfilling our mission of building a better world through the art of improvisation. Please go to synergytheater.com, click on Support Synergy Theater, and give what you can. It would mean a great deal to us, and it would ensure that we can be here as long as we all need to find some community together in these very trying times. My friends, have a wonderful holiday. Stay safe and stay healthy, and always remember that Synergy Theater loves you. Good night, everybody.